Got him. Something big right here. Got him. Big redfish. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me right now? That blow up was unbelievable. All right, everybody. Well, welcome back to another video of Summertime Outdoors. It has been quite some time since we have put out some Florida fishing content, and we are back. We are finally back in the Sunshine State, and we're going to be down here for about a month and a half, 2 months, and it just feels good, man. We had iCast, all that good stuff, and this will be the first Florida fishing video of the summer. And we got the Hobie Lynx on top of the truck, and it is nice because that thing's only 45 pounds compared to my Outback, which is over 100. Putting that thing on the roof rack is way easier, so that is going to be nice. And I want to hear from you guys what you want to see before I kick off this video. I already have a plan for this video, which I'll get into in a second, but if you guys want to see some glide bait snook videos, big tarpon videos, Everglades, Keys, any part of Florida you want to see me fish, please go to the comments and let me know. But for now, we are going to start this thing off by going north, I think, tomorrow morning early and hit some redfish. I got into them real good in March, right before I left, and I've been itching to get back to this area and check it out and see how it is in the summer. I'm assuming there's going to be some tailing redfish and maybe some tailing black drum as well, because I've seen both of them there pretty thick. So that is the plan. We got the truck loaded up, about to go to the grocery store. There's a big Florida storm coming. It is muggy, it is hot, it's going to be a lot of sweat, and there's going to be a lot of big fish caught. So I'm excited. That is enough of me yapping. We will see you guys early in the morning. We're probably just going to get right into it, get the rods, everything rigged up tonight, and hit the water, man. It has been a lot of driving around, a lot of vacations, a lot of less time fishing than I would have liked the last, couple weeks. So we're going to start by hitting the ground running and hopefully slay some monster fish over the next couple weeks. And hopefully you guys come along for that whole journey, but I don't know why I just took my seatbelt off, but we are going to go to the grocery store and then hit some big reds in the morning. Hopefully they're willing to bite and we can start this summer off with a great day on the water. So let's get it. So we're just cruising down the shoreline, and I'm just looking along the shore for some tailing fish, whether they're black drum or red drum, and that should be the ticket today. Got out here super early to hopefully find some tailing fish on this hot summer day. I think it's 83 degrees before the sun's even come close to the horizon, so it's gonna get hot, and it's gonna get hot fast. So we'll see how it goes. I got the 8-weight fly rod today. Have a casting and spinning setup I'll go over once I use them, and hopefully we can find some big fish today. But like I said, we're gonna just cruise the shoreline. Once I see some fish, you guys will be the first to know. We are back in Florida. It is hot, it is muggy, and it is summertime. Let's catch some fish. Redfish right here. Chasing mullet. Right here. Got him. Oh, my GoPro shut off. We finally saw one ready to eat, and it's a good fish. The cruise right by the kayak chased a little mullet, and I pitched right in front of him and finally caught a fish. Was on the Salty Ned shrimp. Forgot a net today, so this will be interesting. Beautiful fish. I don't want to keep this fish too long because we got a dolphin coming down the shoreline, but that is the first fish of the day. Did not really get the cast on camera, but oh, that took us a long time to catch that fish. Was just chasing some mullet. I pitched right in front of it. My freaking GoPro shut off as I was casting, and we actually got one. So we were on the board and we're ready to keep fishing. Hopefully our GoPro doesn't shut off and this dolphin doesn't just eat every redfish in the entire flat, but I haven't really been seeing a ton of fish, but I think we're about to get into some here. Just saw one waking on the surface right here. I think there's some redfish working this school of mullet up here. These are redfish up here, 100% redfish. I need one of these things to eat badly. We got a bunch of mullet schools. There's redfish all through them. It's just finding the reds within the mullet. Redfish right here. Got him. Yes. Got him. That one didn't see me. Bait salty hundo on a St. Croix medium light. Makes for a very fun fight. Oh man, we have been grinding all morning. Finally found some fish willing to play. Got her. Second redfish of the day. Yeah, buddy. We're off to a very slow start, but we finally found some promising stuff as that red swims off. And like I said, we've been grinding. I haven't really given an update, but we literally have probably gone 5 or 6 miles today. And I got reds surrounding me right now, so I don't want to talk too long or be too loud, but we're gonna keep throwing that salty Ned. I do need to get the fly rod back out, but there's reds cruising all in front of me. They're just all mixed in with these big mullet schools. And if they don't see me, I can get them to eat. There's one coming right at me, so let's try to get them. Ooh, redfish. Two nice reds right here. Got him. Couple nice reds came right down the line for me. There's more fish coming. This one feels a little bit better than the last two. Not by much though. Ew. Another red. Going back. Alright, y'all, we're gonna hop back in the kayak. See if we can't find some more redfish within the mullet. I know there's some around, but I haven't seen any in a little bit, so let's go for a little stroll. Tarpon over here. Just seen some. Got him. Tarpon. Tons of tarpon rolling through here. More tarpon. Alright y'all, well the tarpon have decided to stop biting. I'm going to go back out on the flat here and look for some redfish because I kind of spooked the entire school of tarpon. There's a lot of them, but kind of want to go see what's going on with these redfish, if there's any on this northern side here. And 3 reds, hooked 2 tarpon, not too shabby for that little zone. And like I said, I want to see if there's any redfish over here. Alright y'all, well, there are tons of reds mixed in with these mullet, and I can't really see them, and they are chasing them, so I'm going to try this little Topwater Moonwalker here and just chuck it into these schools of mullet because I'm spooking these fish. I can't really see them, and I need to catch a big red. And I think, see, like I just spooked a red out of the school, but I can't really see them for sight casting the shrimp. I can see them waking a little bit, but I think a topwater might actually work. Try ourselves a little loop knot. There are a lot of redfish mixed into these schools. I just can't see them, and I can chuck this thing a mile and just work it through the school. Maybe that noise on the surface will get one to bite. Yup. Red just freaking tried to smoke the topwater. A big redfish just came out of the water for that topwater, and I still see him cruising over there. I knew that would probably work, but I didn't think it actually would. Something big right here. Got him! Big redfish on the freaking Moonwalker. Oh, big red. Big red. My plan worked. Oh, I sight casted that with the freaking topwater. Insane. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. They are in these mullet, chasing them, and I said, screw it, I'm gonna throw it on the freaking topwater. I'm gonna stop messing around. And we just hooked our biggest fish of the day, and it is a big one. Could not resist. That was insane. This is a nice red. Look at the size of that redfish right there. Holy crap. That is a big freaking red, dude. Holy crap. Florida red ever. Look at the size of that thing. Crushed that salt straw Moonwalker. And that is an absolute beast. Well over 30 inches. And she's not happy. She freaking choked that thing, man. My golly. There it is. Moonwalker's out. Oh, look at the size of that freaking red, man. Such a big fish. And there she goes, off strong. On the salt strong. Boys and girls. That is what it's all about right there, man. Holy crap. I was trying to sight fish those things. I was going small and I'm like, dude, these big fish are gonna eat topwater because they're in these mullet schools and they're being super aggressive. And they're seeing me when I'm getting too close, so I figured if I throw a topwater super far into these fish, they're gonna smash it because they're gonna think it's a fleeing mullet. And that's exactly what that fish did. And I don't think they see topwater all that much either, so I'm gonna rig back up, and I'm already seeing other reds waking in these schools, so we're gonna try to get some more on top before the day ends. So let's do it. Oh goodness, I need some freaking water after that battle. That's probably my biggest Florida red sight fish with a god dang topwater. Just goes to show when something that's worked before isn't really working anymore. I switched one thing through topwater and caught my biggest fish of the day. And we're gonna cruise right back up into these mullet schools and see what we can do. But that was sick. I'm already seeing some more fish waking, so I'm just gonna creep back up in there. And one's bound to cruise by me again. Maybe we get one that big again, but maybe not. But oh my gosh, I'm freaking drenched in sweat in places I can't describe. It is the summer, and that is the fish of the day, fish of the video. And let's see if we can't get another one like that. Look at all those wakes up there. They're all giant reds. Got him. Insane. That was insane. Oh my god, giant school of reds. Monster redfish. On the freaking topwater. Holy crap. This thing smoked it. There's big reds everywhere. We might have to chase this thing down, dude. Big school of reds came up on me, and the topwater hadn't failed me yet today. And this thing is dogging me. There's a big red, dude. Oh my gosh. It's really like a bull redfish. That's a beast. It's an absolute beast. Barely hooked. Dude, that is a freaking giant. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh, hammers today on the Topwater, baby. Woo. Topwater out. Look at that freaking fish, man. Oh. Look at that freaking red. Right there, dude. Oh, get her back quick. Don't want to mess with him too long in this summer heat, man. There she goes. Big old red, man. And that school is over here. We're gonna get back on them. Holy crap, that was insane. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me right now? That blow up was unbelievable. Unreal. And we're gonna find this school of fish again. But dude, just monster reds coming down the shore. I think I see them up here. So we're gonna see if we can't cut them off again. Get a topwater in front of them. See if we can't get another one. I did stop the kayak before we entered the school. We didn't really spook them all that bad. They just kind of swam off. So I think if we can get back in them, we'll be in business. So let's go find them again. This is a school coming right now. About to be topwater time, ladies and gentlemen. That's the mother lode right there. All right, y'all. Well, we were just headed back to the ramp here, and pretty awesome morning. Like I said, it's summer. It is hot. It is muggy, and it definitely can be tough because these fish are only active for a few hours in the morning, and then, as you saw, after that second big redfish on topwater, they just completely shut down once that sun got up and that heat started to just beat on the flat. They got super finicky. The water gets really warm really quick with how dark the grass is. And so we're just headed back, and I'm just cruising the shoreline here, seeing if I can see any schools of black drum or redfish on the way back. But I think I'm actually gonna load the truck up and go wade fish a couple spots to end the day and see if we can't catch some nice snook and reds. And that is gonna be the plan for the rest of the day. But super insane morning. I think we got 5 reds, 2 of those on topwater, which are probably my biggest Florida reds ever. They're probably around 35 inches. So super epic morning for just a few hours in the dead dog days of summer. But we still have some more fishing to do. We're gonna go grab some more water, and I got about 5 more miles back to the launch. So this is gonna be a long pedal back, but it was well worth it for those big reds. I really couldn't find that big school, and I think when I caught the fish out of the big school that they probably just dispersed, and those are all the reds that I was seeing further north. But all in all, awesome morning. Let's load the truck up and get to wade fishing. All right, boys and girls. Well, somebody remind me to never go wade fishing in the middle of summer. I just wade fished all afternoon. It's around, what time is it? 7 o'clock. And it was hot. It's very hot. and I didn't see a single fish. Well, I saw a couple fish, but didn't get them to eat, but ugh, it was hot. And yeah, I am beat, and that is going to do it for this video. And we had a freaking awesome morning, crushing fish on Topwater. And then, you know, we didn't see anything on the way back. Then I decided, for some reason, I thought it was a good idea to go to Subway for lunch. And I think we can all agree, Subway has not been the same since Jared got picked up by the feds. And yeah, that place is on a downward spiral. It's definitely out on the Subway sweepstakes, and definitely out on the wade fishing sweepstakes in the middle of the day, in the middle of summer, because that was something that I probably won't be participating in again. But all in all, before 12 o'clock p.m. 12 p.m., it was very, very good fishing. After that, not so much. But like I said, you guys know I'm back in Florida. We're going to be fishing all over the place. I think I'm going to switch my focus to some big snook and some big tarpon, because I've been catching redfish a lot up in Virginia all the way down to here. I've been doing a ton of redfish stuff, but I think it's time to switch gears and start catching some big summer snook and tarpon. So that is probably what we have in store over the next couple weeks. So we will see you guys next Wednesday at 5:30.